They say that the loudest noise in the forest comes from the empty barrel. And for years, Bello Turji has been the loudest barrel in the Northwest. He is the man who releases TikTok videos faster than Nollywood releases movies. He is the bandit kingpin who grants interviews, writes letters to the president, and mocks the Nigerian army openly. But today, on the 3rd of January 2026, the forest is silent, and that silence is louder than any bomb. The headline he saw is asking the question that every single person in Zamfara and Sokoto is whispering. Is Bello Turji finally dead? Has the untouchable warlord been silenced by the United States Air Force? We are going to dig deep into the mystery of Turji's sudden disappearance from the radar. We are going to connect the dots between the massive airstrikes ordered by President Donald Trump on Christmas Day and the total blackout of information from Turji's camp. Usually, when the military strikes, Turji is quick to release a video to prove he is alive, often laughing and showing off his weapons. But this time, nothing. Not a whisper. We will look at the reports from the locals in Jabo who saw the sky turn red and the military's cryptic message calling him a dead man walking. If you want to know if the Northwest is finally free of its biggest nightmare or if this is just another trick by the master of survival, please do me a massive favor and smash that like button right now. It helps us spread this investigation to more Nigerians. And if you haven't subscribed, click that button and turn on the notification bell. You need to be here as we track the truth about the most wanted man in Nigeria. Let's go back to the night that changed everything, December 25, 2025. While families were celebrating Christmas, the sky over Sokoto and parts of Zamfara exploded. As we confirmed earlier, these were not just Nigerian Air Force jets. These were precision strikes authorized by the US government targeting ISIS-linked terrorists. The blast radius was huge, the devastation was total. And since that dust settled, Bello Turji, the social media star of the bandit world, has vanished. Here's why this is suspicious. Just weeks ago, in mid-December 2025, Turji was very active. He released a viral video denying that he collected 30 million naira from the government for peace talks. He was bold, he was arrogant, swearing by Allah that he never took a dime. He was everywhere. But immediately after the US missiles hit the coordinates near his known enclaves in the Gundumi Forest and Shinkafi axis, the line went dead. Rumors are flying across the internet. A viral report from Rhinox Report and other independent observers claims that Turji was indeed eliminated in those strikes. The theory is that the US intelligence, which is far superior to what he is used to dealing with, pinpointed his location during his holiday celebrations. Unlike the Nigerian military jets that he can sometimes hear coming and run into his tunnels, American Tomahawk missiles or Reaper drones don't give you that warning. They just arrive. But we have to be careful. We have killed Bello Turji many times in the media before. In 2022, we heard he was dead. In 2024, we heard he was dead. Each time, he popped up a week later in a fresh uniform, laughing at us. Is this another stunt? Is he lying low because he knows that Trump is not joking? There's a saying that when the hawk is hovering, the chicken does not cluck. Bello Turji might just be terrified. He knows that fighting the Nigerian army is one thing, but fighting the US military is a death sentence. But there are signs that this time might be different. The Nigerian military, usually quick to claim victory, has been very specific with their words. On New Year's Day, the Director of Defense Media Operations, Edward Buba, described Turji as a dead man walking. He didn't say we killed him, but he said his end is inevitable. This cautious language suggests they might know something they aren't saying yet. Maybe they are waiting for DNA confirmation. Maybe the body was vaporized. Or maybe, just maybe, they cut off the head of the snake by taking out his second in command, Aminu Kanawa, and Turji is currently running for his life without his support structure. The locals in Zamfara are cautiously optimistic but scared. A community leader in Shinkafi told reporters that the bandits are currently in disarray. They are not coordinating attacks with the same precision as before. Instead of organized raids, we are seeing desperate small-scale looting, which suggests the leadership structure has been decapitated. If Turji was alive and in control, would his boys be running helter-skelter? There is also the Lakurawa factor. This new terror group from Niger and Mali have been clashing with Turji's bandits for territory. It is possible that the US airstrikes, which were officially targeting ISIS/Lakurawa elements, caught Turji in the crossfire. Imagine the irony if the man who terrorized thousands was killed by a bomb meant for his rivals. I want to ask you, the viewer, do you think Bello Turji is really dead this time? Do you believe the silence is proof that the US airstrikes got him, or is he just hiding in a hole waiting for the heat to die down? And honestly, if he is dead, do you think it ends banditry, or will another Turji just rise to take his place? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I really want to know if you buy this silence is death theory. As we move through January 2026, the eyes of the world are on that forest. If Turji releases a video tomorrow, the myth of the US solution will be broken. But if this silence continues for another week, then we might actually be looking at a new dawn for the Northwest. We will keep monitoring the dark web and local sources for any sign of life. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the mystery of the bandit kingpin, please smash that like button. Let's get this video to 10,000 likes to show the world we want peace. And if you haven't subscribed, do it now. We are your source for the truth behind the headlines. Stay safe, stay vigilant, and let's hope the silence lasts forever.